After being inspired by motivational material, your brain reacts by producing more dopamine, among other chemicals. Dopamine is extremely important for us. It helps us feel happy, motivated, and stimulated. But it is also associated with overexcitement and fantasizing about the future. Remaining in the fantasy phase after the motivational speech acts as a catalyst for your dopamine system. Each time you visualize success and are caught up in a fantasy, your brain receives a fresh dose of dopamine. This is not a good thing because your brain cannot remain in this elevated state for a long time. Constant imagination of success can trick your brain into thinking that you have actually achieved your goals. This is called vicarious goal satiation, and usually happens when we get satisfaction by watching somebody else completing a task or achieving a goal, but can also happen when you imagine your own success. Studies have shown that vicarious goal satiation can cause a false sense of goal completion. So you get demotivated after that, as you feel like you have accomplished your goals. If you somehow manage to control your initial imagination stage, you might take note from the inspirational speech and start planning your imminent success. Then you start sharing your vision with your friends and family. The positive feedback you get from them can give you a new boost in your dopamine level. But this is not going to last, because both your brain and your social supporters get accustomed to your new plans. Now you are going to face many challenges at the beginning of your work. You have to learn new skills, work for days and months without any traceable sign of progress. This can be very disheartening, and as a result, your dopamine level drops drastically, even below the normal level. You will feel frustrated, angry, and sad. Now you either blame yourself for being lazy or blame the methods you have been using for not being effective enough. In a desperate attempt to make things better, you look for another dopamine surge in a new motivational talk. And the cycle could go on and on for a long time. Let's see why this cycle happens and how we can avoid it. But before that, don't forget to support us by hitting the subscribe button. Oftentimes motivational materials are not provided by experts and rely on pop psychology or common sense. They give you vague instructions like you need to take action, or you should start today. Also, the information they provide is often extremely selective. They skip through years of agony and hard work and focus more on the ultimate goal. In a way, they feed your fantasies more than they help you toward your goals. True motivation requires consistent effort, discipline, and a sense of purpose. You should never get inspiration from unreliable sources and mentors that try to show you shortcuts and exploit your emotions. Another mistake people make is relying solely on their loved ones for feedback and help. While their feedback can provide emotional support and encouragement, which can be crucial for maintaining self-esteem and motivation, it can often be biased and limited as they may not have the expertise or knowledge to offer on that exact topic. Instead, get in touch with others who share your interests and try to gain experience in your field. Learn from your mistakes and gradually improve your skills. After some time, you can feel and see your progress. The goal-contingent dopamine boost you get this way is much more likely to last, and helps you stay motivated and learn better. This is when you can figure out your own system and come up with brilliant ideas for your work. Finally, some emotional and mental problems, like fear of rejection, learned helplessness, and ADHD can affect your motivation. If you experience these problems, seek help from a trained therapist or counselor that can provide you with the necessary support and guidance to overcome emotional and mental obstacles that may be hindering your motivation.